Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. So I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. I am really nervous to post this video, and that is because I know I'm talking about something that a lot of Heartland fans are probably going to disagree with me on and hate me for. And that is the idea of Amy being in a relationship with someone else in Heartland Season 16. But before you guys click off this video, leave a hate comment and dislike on this video, please let me explain to you why Amy being in a relationship is very, very important for the future of the show. And if you want there to be more seasons of Heartland, Amy needs to be in a relationship with someone, and I'm going to explain why as I go into this video. But before we do that, I need to remind you guys to please leave a like on the video if you enjoy, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I know I say that in every single one of my videos, but a lot of people that watch my videos, I think it's like 80% or 82% or something like that, of you guys that watch my videos are not subscribed. And if you're already watching my videos, why not subscribe? It helps my channel out a lot, and you guys will be subscribed and then never miss a Heartland video in the future. So if you guys are already watching this video and you're not subscribed and you love Heartland, why not subscribe? You would really be helping me out, and you guys won't never miss out on any Heartland information ever. It's a win-win situation, right? And also, leaving a like on a YouTube video is the best way, or leaving a like on anything posted by a content creator is the best way to support any content creator on any social media platform. So if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, because as I said, that is the best way to support my channel other than subscribing. But that is all I have for the intro of this video. Now let's get into why Amy needs to be in a relationship in Heartland Season 16. As I said in the beginning of this video, I'm really nervous to post this because I know that the majority of Heartland fans, I think it's safe to say the majority of Heartland fans do not want Amy to ever be in a relationship with anyone else ever at all. Okay? Just no. Apparently she can never move on, and her soulmate was Ty, and she's never gonna move on or be in a relationship ever again. And I think a lot of Heartland fans feel that way, so that is why I'm very nervous to post this video. However, I was thinking about this, and I've already made a video kind of touching on this topic, but I wanted to make this video because as I was rewatching Heartland Season 15 and Season 14 and 15, to be honest with you guys, I realized just how important Amy is to the show. And I know that sounds crazy, okay? I know that sounds absolutely crazy. You're probably thinking, Hannah, of course she's important to the show. She's the main character. Exactly. What does that mean? It means that Amy and what happens to Amy is what fans are interested in the most, because she is the main character. So yes, Season 14 of Heartland, we saw Amy lose Ty. Ty passed away because Graham Wardle wanted to leave the show to pursue other passions and other projects. So of course, the writers had to find a way for him to be able to leave the show. And for those of you guys that have seen the interviews with the Heartland producers, they thought that killing off Ty was the best way to honor his character, and they didn't want to have Amy and Ty divorce or Ty be an absentee father or anything like that. So that is why they decided to go down the road of having Ty die in Season 14 of Heartland. So then you're brought into Season 15, right? And Season 15 was a fantastic season and part of the show. I loved it. Season 15 was great. It was more going back to the Heartland that we all love. Season 14 was very depressing. It was very sad. It was very emotional, heartbreaking, and just very, very dark in a sad way. It wasn't dark like violent or anything like that, but it was dark in the sense that it was the saddest season of Heartland we have ever seen, and of course that is due to Ty's death. Also, this is off topic, but I want to mention it. Amber Marshall's performance in Season 14 and 15 of Heartland, every single time I rewatch those seasons, I'm just like, wow, this woman deserves an award, or like 10, because it's just absolutely phenomenal. But anyway, what does this have to do with Amy being in a relationship in Heartland Season 16, and why do I think it should be Sam? Now, for those of you guys that don't remember, we were introduced to Sam in Heartland Season 14, I believe, or was it 13? I think it was 13. 14? A recent season, let's just say that. If any of you guys can remember, leave a comment down in the comment section down below and remind me, because honestly, my mind is going blank and I literally can't remember when we were introduced to him. But what's really annoying is I'll probably remember as soon as I turn off the camera. Anyway, we were introduced to Sam, and he was the one that bought Big River. Now, we learn more about Sam in Season 14, so I think we do meet him in Season 13, but we learn more about him in Season 14, and I love his character. I think that he is a great new addition to the Heartland cast and also characters, and the reason I want Amy and Sam to be together is because Sam is an interesting character. There's a lot that we don't know about him, but from what we do know about him, we know that he has a complicated past. And because of that, I think that there is a lot that the writers could develop for Sam's character, backstory-wise, and also for the future of Heartland when it comes to a possible relationship with Amy. Now, what does this all have to do with why Amy should be in a relationship? I'm glad you asked if you haven't already clicked off this video, I hope. Anyway, why is it important that Amy's in a relationship when it comes to the future seasons of Heartland? Well, as I said, Amy is the main character of Heartland. So whatever happens to Amy is going to determine, the way the story goes in the future, because fans want to know what's next for Amy, what is going to happen to Amy. And despite the fact that a lot of Heartland fans probably don't want Amy to ever be in a relationship again, the question is there. It is Amy going to ever be in a relationship again? Who is it? And how long is it going to be till the writers write a new relationship for Amy, and who's it going to be? All these questions that I just said are questions that the Heartland writers can use when developing storylines for Heartland Season 16 and beyond. And because Sam is a relatively new character that we don't know much about, I think there's a lot of potential for the writers to create a great storyline between Amy and Sam. And if you guys have seen Heartland Season 15, now I could be completely reading into this a lot because I want them to be together, so bad, because I honestly think they would be adorable and perfect together. Please don't hate me for saying that. It's my opinion. If you guys disagree, that's completely fine. But for those of you guys that have seen Heartland Season 15, there was a few scenes in Season 15 where we got to see Amy and Sam interact. And their interactions left me wondering if the Heartland writers wrote their scenes that way to kind of tease a possible relationship. Now, what the heck am I talking about? Well, there's a few scenes in Heartland Season 15 where we see them interact, right? And they look at each other. And they look at each other for a relatively long amount of time. And I'm just like, okay, you're both smiling. You're both looking into each other's eyes and smiling. And it's very obvious. And also, Sam, I believe it was episode 2 of Heartland Season 15, when his horse got away and Amy went over to his ranch to help, she said that he didn't need to come help her, that she could do it on her own, and, then she left and went to look after to find the horse. And then Sam went with her, and he said something along the lines of, I want to help you, or, I can't remember if he said I like spending time with you or something like that, but it was something that made me think, maybe he does like her. And then later on in the season, we see more interactions with Amy and Sam, and they're just looking into each other's eyes and smiling, but not really saying anything, and I'm just like, okay, I could be completely reading into this, but their relationship needs to happen, and it needs to happen now, because I need video content. But anyway, I honestly think that there's a lot of potential for a relationship with Amy and Sam, and also Amy just needs to be in a relationship because the writers need to have material to work with. They need to have storylines to work with. And with Amy not being in a relationship now because of Ty's death in season 14, the easiest thing they could do to create a storyline for Amy would be her relationship. How is she going to react to dating someone again? How is her family going to react to her being ready to be in a relationship again? How is Lindsay going to react to a possible new father figure in her life? And there's just a lot of story left to be told with specifically Amy and a possible new relationship now that Ty is unfortunately no longer in the picture. And also, when it comes to Heartland and just writing a TV show in general, one of the things that the writers try to do is come up with storylines that have people coming back to watch every single episode every week, because then that boosts the ratings and audience retention and stuff like that. And the more people that watch the episodes live, the more likely it is to have more seasons in the future. So one of the biggest things writers try to do is come up with storylines that people want to see, that are dramatic, that are filled with questions, that leave you wanting more. And so if they write this storyline properly and have it maybe Amy and Sam's relationship, or whoever she ends up being with, if they write it in a way that has fans wondering what's going to happen, that could also help ensure more seasons of Heartland in the future. Does that make sense? Basically, what I'm trying to say is Amy needs to have interesting storylines going forward in Heartland, or Heartland is going to end. And one of the biggest things I think that could keep Heartland fans watching now is the question, is Amy going to be in a relationship? Who's it going to be? And how are the writers going to handle a possible new relationship for Amy in the future? But that is all I have for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys later. Goodbye.